Jesus freak here. So, periodically I hear people going on about we need to introduce work requirements for welfare programs. And I'm like, bro, have you been living under a rock the past 25 years? I was on welfare between 2001 and 2003. They absolutely had a work requirement. I had to work 11 days out of the month. And of course, as soon as I got my SSI, they clawed that all back, so it's double dipping. They also went out of their way to make you not want to get on welfare in the first place. In addition to occasionally saying, look, while you're not slaving away for us, you got to go out there, pound the pavement, and hit, I think it was 10 places in 5 business days, and get back to us with proof. I also had all sorts of issues trying to update my address and stuff with social services. Lost my food stamps for about 4 years because they couldn't keep my address straight. And, when I updated it in my files, when I updated it with them, all of a sudden it went right back to being what it had been before. It didn't even give me the time of day until I was there with my girlfriend. So, don't give me that. A lot of these canards go on because of ignorance. People don't know what's really going on, so they just assume that what people are telling them is true, even when it's not. Now, like I said, this was almost 25 years ago. Is it possible things have changed? It's possible. But why would they change for the better in this system? The system is designed to keep you in the system. They don't want you getting out of that crab bucket. I can consider myself fortunate that before I had to be in that situation, and I can tell you more things about that I had, I had a good education on how to deal with money so don't go broke. Occasionally accidents happened and I overdrew. I think I've had it happen 3 times in my life. So since I had my first bank account when I was 16, so we'd say about once every decade. That's pretty good odds, honestly. And I mean, I tell people how much I'm living on, they're shocked. Like, I do pretty well for what little I get. but I run real tight. Like, I don't have that much to play with. I mean, if you can't have a little bit of fun every month, it's a boring existence. Of course, there's a lot of people who'd absolutely prefer it that way. I mean, they want to act like being disabled is a moral failure. Disabled or handicapped. Because I'm not really disabled yet. But they want to act like it's a moral failure. Like, how is it a moral failure that I have a deformed heart? How is it a moral failure that my brain's wired wrong? Like I said, most would say roots. They don't know what it's like to be in a situation like mine. And they just, they make assumptions, they go by third hand, fourth hand, fifth hand knowledge. I will tell you that there's people out there that try to get you riled up with lies. Like, I remember around 1990, I was listening to the radio in my uncle's truck. We had WSCP on, local country station we listened to. And this was a channel that sometimes have content like, Johnny Tata's program. Well, they had a Focus on the Family program on with James Dobson. And he was ranting and raving about how you cannot have a Bible in a public school. Well, guess what? Everyone in my high school knew that I walked around with a Bible in my backpack. No one said anything about it. They had an RSV and a Jerusalem Bible in the high school library. No one had a problem with it. But a lot of these people out there, they're just looking to shock people, looking to get them riled up. Now, I'm not going to say that's just a left wing thing or right wing thing. They both do it. Midas Touch does it. Talk about left wing channels. Brian Tyler Cohen, at least he had the decency to set up a channel where he used the same video and got rid of the clickbait stuff designed to rile people up. I watched a lot of left-wing media for years. So you say, oh, just one side riling people up. We know Fox News does it, but we know, the left-wing media does it too. There's a saying, there's three sides to every story. Yours, mine, and the truth. I often find both sides wrong. It's my personal opinion that I find less wrong on the left, but it's absolutely there. Right now, I'm getting more of my news from activists than I am from the news media. I'm getting more information from Knitting Cult Lady, from Park Rose Permaculture, from Tom Powell Jr. than I am from like David Pakman, Midas Touch, Brian Tyler Cohen. Just can't handle it. Anyway, Jesus freak out.